to do that. Let's try that. We don't want this burning. So we got boiling water in here to start with. I'll dry off the water on the plate, because once it heats up it might cause issues. I'm going to turn it this way so I can see how much I'm pouring. There, that's better. When it's finished, we're going to go up to the 2-cup mark. Turn it on. Since I'm just making enough for me, and we're going to turn the heater on all the way. Are we in the screen, people? I think so. All right. I usually just let this sit on here, but not all the way, till it boils, and then I'll add the coffee. I don't want it to fall out and break. That's the last thing I want. Oops. So adding hot water in here first is always helpful, because it doesn't take so long to boil then. And once it starts boiling, I will add my ground coffee. Not sure where that water got spilled there, but it did. As soon as there's a rolling boil, I will plop it on there and let the water get inside, and then I'll pour the coffee in and give it a nice stir with, this is a bamboo stick that came with it. I bought the heater separate from the Syphon. The Syphon was a gift at Christmas. My kids gave it to me for Christmas. So they usually come with an alcohol burner, but I didn't want to have to deal with an alcohol burner, so my husband let me buy this, it's called a Jugendtech for coffee siphon, just an electric heater. You plug it in, infrared, I guess. I've been pleased with it. I haven't had any issues. I mean, you have to be careful. The surface is real shiny, so whatever siphon you get, I had to put little rubber pads underneath to keep from scratching the surface. And it will take some fingerprints too, so I just try to wipe it down. And like I said, the rubber pads on the bottom of the feet of the siphon are very helpful. Starting to see a boil. I think in time frame, it's probably 5 minutes. I can have a cup of coffee. I'm still learning the proportions, so last time I made 3 cups of water with this amount of coffee, which is 18 grams. It was just a little too watery for me, so I'm going a little less water this time. And the coffee I'm using in here is the Rabbit Hole Roasters, I think is the name of the company. It's the Shindisha blend, or I think it's a blend. I'll have to look again, but I've been posting it in the last few weeks, so this, I've got one more serving after this of that, and that's all gone. And hopefully by then I'll have my cupping cups and experiment with my roasting. And I bought a box of onyx that I want to try, so okay, we are boiling, so we're going to put this down, let the water rise. Once it rises, I will add, just careful what you're touching because you don't want to burn yourself. I'll add the coffee and stir. Wait till all the water is up in there. Hope you guys see, yeah, I guess you can see what I'm doing here. Here it comes. And as soon as we get that in there and stir, then we will release the heat and let it siphon down. Alright guys. Give it a stir, kind of a vigorous stir. Make Make sure you get it all stirred together. Then you turn off the heat. Once the water's down, give it one last stir and let it go. There it goes. Let's see if I can get a dome this time. Looks pretty good. I'm not sure, did I turn off the heat too fast? Maybe not. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be pretty dark, but there it is. Let's see what we can see here. There's a little dome in there. I like to see that. Alright, so I started my timer when I was boiling water, and it's almost 7 minutes. There it is. Nice and dark. So what I'm gonna do is loosen this really quick. Or actually, no, not loosen that. I always loosen the wrong thing. You just want to wiggle this off, kind of hold it. If you had a hot pad thing, it would be best, or a napkin. We're gonna use a napkin because I don't want to break anything and I don't want to burn myself. So let's put this in the, there it comes. There it comes. Nice looking dome there. Let's give this little guy a taste. I'll set it here in the little holder it comes with. If you can see that or not, but take the coffee and I'll pour it so you all can see into my cafe. I've got this little glass thing here. Let's see what we got here. I guess you can see that. All right, and I'm just gonna pour it in here. Pour it all out there. Let it cool for a few minutes, but I'm gonna set this back here. It's not too bad to clean up, but this is the cupping cups that I have. I'm waiting on a couple more, but I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little in here, and the rest is gonna go in my coffee cup. And we'll let that cool. It's supposed to change color. I guess if it was hot enough, I guess, yeah, there it goes. It's turning white, so we'll let it do its thing. Yeah, you're seeing that good. Okay. Pour the rest of this in here. And I want to taste it and make some notes. So we're going to do that. Get the spoon over here. When that starts cooling down, then I can know when to taste it. Use a little cupping spoon here. And get my little notebook. So that's pretty much the Syphon brew and how I do it. I've just been trying different coffees in it. I haven't been wowed yet, but it's better than some of my pour overs, so I get a better flavor from the coffee when I use the Syphon. But I'm waiting for a new dripper for this little guy here. What is it called? The Oria. I ordered the Oria, so that should be coming hopefully in the next month. Maybe 6 weeks, I think they said, but we'll be using that, and I'm anxious to see if there's any differences between the Syphon, my normal V60s, and the Oria. So just lots of coffee fun.